Hi students, in this class we'll start our second module, that is essential Hadoop tools. And you know this Hadoop is a framework for distributed data processing over large volume of data. Usually these data is measured in terms of petabytes, and this Hadoop framework has its own built-in applications and tools to process this huge volume of data. And in this module, we'll be learning about few tools. And in this class, we'll be learning about the first two tools, that is Apache Pig and Apache Hive. Right. So Apache Pig. Apache Pig is a high-level language that enables programmers or developers to write the mappers and reduce a script using a simple scripting language. Right. It is a high-level language that enables the programmers or developers to write mappers and reduce a script in a very simple scripting language. It has this Apache Pig has several modes. The first mode is local mode. Second is cluster mode, or I can say as non-local mode. Then we have batch modes and interactive mode. And this local mode is all the processing is done in the local machine. And coming to cluster mode, the processing happens in the cluster. That is usually with the help of MapReduce engine or optimized test engine. And then we have interactive and the batch modes that enables to develop simple pig applications. Right. So the software, what is mentioned here is your OS is Linux, Red Hat Enterprise Linux 6.6, Hortonworks Hadoop 2.2 with version 2.6, and Pig version is 0.14.0. And here we can see an example how we can use this Pig tools. Right. So the example is we have to use a Pig tool to extract the username from the password file. Right. You have to extract the username from the password file. This is the password file. I have given an example. This password file will have the following attributes. The first is username. The second attribute is password, user ID, group ID, and general common information, and the home directory and the shell. These are the attributes of your password file. And from this password file, you are supposed to extract only the username using your Pig tool. This is the example what we are going to learn. From the password file, you have to extract the username using your Pig tool. Right. So to extract the username from the password file, the first thing is you have to copy the password file into your working directory. Right. To copy, use cp command, copy the password file to your working directory. Then from the working directory, you have to copy down into the Hadoop distributed file system. Right. So you can from the local file system to HDFS. So the command is put command. You are putting this password file into your Hadoop distributed file system. Then you can use your ls command and you can check whether you have placed the password file correctly in your Hadoop distributed file system. Use ls command and check whether password file is present in your distributed file system. After this, as we have learned, this Pig tool either I can use only in the local machine or I can use in the cluster. So we can start a Pig tool. So how to start the Pig tool? This is your command prompt. Tool is pig-x. I am starting it in local mode. Right, I am starting it in local mode. So once you start your Pig tool properly, you will get this grunt prompt. Grunt prompt. Here your prompt symbol is $. If you start your Pig tool properly, your prompt symbol will be grunt. Grunt prompt symbol, you will get it. After that, you can load this password into your Pig storage and then you can extract. According to the question, what you want to extract, you have to extract the username from the password file. So username is the first attribute. So here for each A, generate $0. Since we are extracting your username and it is the first attribute, it is $0. If you want to extract the password, what you have to use in the place, you have to use $1. Right, if you want to extract user ID, it should be $2. Right, likewise you have to specify, and at last you can dump your answer into your screen. Right, your answer, it will be printed in your screen. And to stop your pick tool, you can use quit command. This, we have started our pick tool in the local mode. If you want to start in the cluster mode, as I said, in cluster mode, either I can use this MapReduce engine or test engine. So in whichever engine you want to use, how to start your pick tool, pick -x. If you want MapReduce, you have to type MapReduce, otherwise you have to type your test. Rest everything, it will be same. If you start your pick tool properly, you will get your grunt symbol and you can proceed like this. Right, so this is all about your pick tool, and we can see our Hive tool. Hive tool, it is like your de facto standard for interactive SQL queries. How you are using your SQL queries in your traditional database. Likewise, you can use this Hive tool to implement your SQL queries in your Hadoop, right? And it has the following features. This tool enables easy data extraction, transformation and loading. That is extraction. ETL stands for extraction, transformation and loading. And it has a mechanism to impose structure on a variety of data format. And this is your software environment. And like your pick tool, how to start your Hive tool, in your $prompt, you can just type Hive and press enter. Right, once you start your Hive tool properly, you will get this Hive prompt. Right, instead of $prompt, you will get your Hive prompt, and in this Hive prompt, you can start typing your SQL queries. Right, here I am creating a table pokes with two attributes, foo and bar. Right, and you can use this show query to show the table, and you can drop your table. You can use all your SQL queries. Similarly, I have created one more table with 7 attributes, T1 to T7. And if you want to load data into this table, right, if you want to insert data into your table, you can use this load query, load data, and you have to specify from where to where you have to load. From this sample log, right, take the data from the sample log and put it into the table logs. I have a table name as log. You have to take the data from sample.log file and you have to dump into this table, right, table logs. You can use this load query. Right, likewise you can use the SQL queries in your Hive tool. Thank you.